Hello everyone, and welcome, finally, to my good thing bad thing video for Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I know what you may be thinking, Waluigi, didn't you promise this video like 2 months ago? Well, to that I apologize. I've been very busy at university, so it's been hard to find time to make videos, and it's been hard to find time to play this game. But I think I've played enough of it to determine what are some good things and bad things. And I think since winter break is almost here, I have time to make some videos. I can't promise a ton of videos during the spring semester, but at least up until the middle of January, I'll have a good amount of new content for you. And we'll do some Mario Kart streams again. You can read more about this in my posts in the community tab. But anyway, let's talk about Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, shall we? Yes, let's talk about some good things and nitpick the bad things.
Good thing!
I think arguably the greatest strength of this game is its art style. Everything looks so colorful and vibrant. In terms of graphics in modern Mario games, this is certainly closer to Mario Odyssey than it is Mario Bros. U.
Bad thing.
But let me keep it real, Rabid Peach, she kind of freaks me out. I don't know why, but my feelings about her are how Nathaniel Bandy feels about Pink Gold Peach. It's just... why?
Good thing!
As the first turn-based Mario game I've ever actually played, I enjoy the general strategy involved in playing this. I'm surprised this is my first turn-based Mario game considering how much I enjoyed Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. I think I gotta get into the Paper Mario series, that's basically what I'm saying.
Bad thing.
But then there's that moment when my enemy targets are out of range and I'm forced to pass the turn to the enemies. Now yes, sometimes it's my own fault for being stupid, but sometimes there's legitimately no way of targeting them.
Good thing!
You can upgrade your weapons at the Battle HQ, which I've done recently in the game. After all, as you advance higher in the game, your weapons gotta deal more damage, and they gotta deal some honey. Honey makes your rabid enemies stay in place.
Bad thing.
Speaking of rabid enemies, there's this one guy who just crushes you with what appears to be a giant air mattress. And he doesn't wait his turn to do it. And if you're in the same spot as one of your teammates, he'll crush both of you. How rude. He's such a doofus. He's like the rabid version of Boom Boom.
Good thing!
The IGN reviewer for this game was constantly impressed by the attention to detail and animation. Well, so am I. I especially like how Mario flexes his superpower during the fight, taking a shot during the enemy's turn. He hits the Rabbids in slow motion, and it just looks so cool.
Bad thing.
When Luigi scores a hit, why does it sound like he says, "Yeah, toe jam"? Seriously, that's what it sounds like.
Good thing!
I like how when you're ready to move your character, the game shows you the percent chance you have of hitting your opponent from where you are. For example, sometimes you only have a 50% chance based on where you're moving, but maybe you want to move there for protection. RNGesus needs to save you.
Bad thing.
And then you end up shooting a block instead of the enemy. RNGesus has forsaken you.
Good thing.
I like the aspect of sliding your enemies to deal some extra damage. It's often what you need to finish them off, and it makes you prioritize staying close to your enemies. As they say, keep your enemies closer.
Bad thing.
But half the time it literally feels as though my characters are one square away from being able to slide into the enemy. So all they can do is shoot, and that's just a sad use of my turn. And like I said earlier, it's an even sadder use when they can't even do that.
Good thing!
Despite the unfortunate sound effect I mentioned earlier, there are some I find quite charming. For example, Luigi again, he says bye-bye when he gets eliminated from a battle, which I just find funny. And I love how the Rabbids say, "Wah!"
Bad thing.
The game gives you the option of healing your team and boosting their health by 50% before an intense battle. Sometimes I do this, but I feel like I shouldn't be. The game needs to take the training wheel off me. I still feel like I suck at the game because I haven't played it too long, so I feel a need to have it baby me. I shouldn't do that. It sucks.
In other words, this game is hard. Off-topic thing.
Well, since Thanksgiving happened, the great debate is what's the best part of the meal? Well, I made this entire tier list. Feel free to debate it in the comments section. Stuffing is clearly the best in my opinion.
Good thing.
Rabbids, you gotta love this guy. He goes bananas according to the game. And thinking back on it, I kinda thought it was funny how he ate bananas to restore his health. It was like this.
Bad thing.
But holy crap, the escort Toad levels. Why has Toad gotta be so useless? First he can't jump in the Captain Toad games, now he can't attack here, which is probably more debilitating. It's hard to plan around his weaknesses, you know?
Good thing.
Okay, I haven't unlocked him yet, but I can tell from the Battle HQ menu that the Homie Yosh is an available character, and that's pretty awesome. I would say I want Waluigi too, but that's really pushing my luck, isn't it?
Bad thing.
As the IGN reviewer notes, it's hard to predict when enemies can flank you. As someone who's relatively new to this style of game, it's a challenge seeing the Rabbids just bounce around the battlefield and get you. Again, this game is hard.
Good thing.
The music is generally intense, fast-paced, and fits the theme of battle. I haven't found anything super catchy, but I feel like that kind of music might take your focus off the strategy anyway.
Bad thing.
I'm not a huge fan of the puzzles in between boards. It's partly because I'm just not good with puzzles, but partly because the mechanics felt clunky. Like you have to push a block from just the right side.
Good thing.
Mobility can be frustrating in this game, as I mentioned with the Rabbids flanking you in a surprising way, but it's fun to use it to your advantage. For example, I like how there's many Mario-style pipes on many of the battlefields, and it's very satisfying to use the pipes to emerge from another end of the battlefield to attack the enemy.
Bad thing.
There's a few co-op levels, but in this particular game it doesn't really do much in terms of involving both players. I get that this is meant to be a single-player game, but with these kind of games I always advocate for adding fun minigames to add a multiplayer element.
Good thing.
I love the Goomba that's just chilling in this toilet. He's living his best life. But as you can see on this channel, my love of Goombas dates back many years.
Bad thing.
But my love does not extend to the robot Beepo. Why can't we just have Rosalina present these Mario games anymore? She was awesome.
Good thing.
Another touch of humor that this game adds is Bowser Jr.'s phone call with Bowser. I'm sure it's relatable for anyone who's had an uncomfortable talk with their parents, as he says, "I finished my homework, well, most of it." In other words, I like how this game makes dialogue more interesting than some of the other Mario spin-off games I've played.
Bad thing.
When I boot up the game, I have to walk over to the world cannon, launch out of there, then walk to the level to play it. I wish it would just boot you up in the world you're currently at and just give you the option to go back to Battle HQ.
Good thing.
There's plenty of hours of gameplay, unlike with the game I'll review soon, Mario Golf Super Rush. The many hours of gameplay is a good thing because it will really teach me how this game works. If I'm honest, I still have some ways to go before I beat the game, but I look forward to doing so and talking even more in depth about it in my review 3 weeks from now.
Bad thing.
But this game is so freaking hard that I'm not even sure I'll be done with it when Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope comes out. But maybe that's not such a bad thing after all. Maybe I need a good challenge. Well, what did you think? What are some good things and bad things about this game? I know there's already someone who has determined the answer to that question, that being Fiction Fanboy. Check out his video that I've left in the description. I still haven't watched it because I didn't want to steal any ideas from him, but I'll be sure to watch it right after my upload. But he's the first one to do a GTBT on this game, and as I promised, I'm back until the middle of January with regular uploads. Bye bye.